Hello students, a warm welcome to you all. So again here I am with adjectives correct uses, and last class we have done with adjectives definition, types and degrees, and here in this video we will be going through the correct uses of some adjectives. Okay, and after this you will be getting the last part of adjective, that is the rules, and then we will proceed further with the questionnaire sections. Now before I start my session, I do request you to like, share and subscribe my channel, and click on the notification bell just to get the upcoming updates as soon as possible. Okay, fine, and do watch the video till end just to get to know all the verified facts whatever has been given over here. Now let's start. Okay, so what are the correct uses of adjectives, and I have taken some of the words and how we need to use them. I will make you understand here. Now first is your some and any. Now to be very clear, we have to remember this much: some is positive, any is used in negative sentences. Okay, so some is used in positive sentence, any is used in negative sentences. Okay, so this is the general or the basic fact that what you know, but here what it is written is some is used in affirmative sentences before uncountable nouns to denote the quantity, and it is used before plural countable nouns to denote number. What you understand here is some can be used with countable nouns, some can be used with uncountable nouns. Okay, some can be used with countable nouns, it can also be used with uncountable nouns. Suppose I write a statement, just a second. Yes, suppose I write I have some friends. Okay, I have some friends. Then I wrote I have some water. Now here I wrote two sentences related to some. I have some friends, I have some water. So now here some is used to refer friends, that is countable plural. Here some is used to refer waters, that is uncountable. That means what I mean to say is some can be used with countable nouns, some can be used with uncountable nouns. So that is what written in the slide, that some is used with countable as well, some can be used with uncountable. So when you are using some with countable nouns, the countable noun must be plural. Okay, some can be used with countable noun to indicate what? Number. It used with uncountable noun to indicate what? Quantity. Fine. So examples here says is I will buy some mangoes. So I will buy some mangoes. Here some is used for the word or for the noun mangoes. Some is acting as an adjective here, and mangoes is countable here. In the note part what I gave, some is used in questions which are really offers, request, or which expect the answer yes. Now see students, remember this much: some is used with countable, some is used with uncountable, and in the nouns chapter I already made you clear that generally uncountable nouns take singular form. Okay, so when you are using some with countable, that means it must be plural and it will be indicating number. Some is used with uncountable nouns that denote what? Quantity. Now here I am saying you can use some while asking questions also if you are expecting the answer yes. You can use some while asking questions if you are expecting the answer in yes. Okay, so will you have some ice cream? Now you are making one offer. Will you have some ice cream? Now the other person will answer you yes or no. So here that's what I have used some, because here I am expecting the answer in yes, right? Could you lend me some money? Here you are making a request. Did you buy some clothes? I expect you did. If I ask did you buy some clothes, that means what? I expect that you did. You brought some clothes. That means here some can be used at the time of asking question if you are expecting the answer in yes condition. If now I will talk about the word any is used in negative sentences and questions. Some is used for positive, any is used for negative. Some with countable when it indicates number, some with uncountable when it indicates quantity, Some can also use to ask question if the answer is expected in yes. Now any is generally used in negative sentences and questions. I do not have any problem, right? I do not have any problem. Negation. Have you brought any mangoes? तो जब हम लोग क्वेश्चन के बारे में बात करें या फिर कोई नेगेटिव स्टेटमेंट के बारे में बात करें तो हम लोग एनी का इस्तेमाल करते हैं. क्वेश्चन में हम लोग सम भी लगा सकते हैं अगर आंसर एक्सपेक्ट हो रहा है आपको कि यस में आएगा. इसमें मैंने भी एक नोट पॉइंट दिया है, एनी कैन बी यूज्ड आफ्टर इफ इन अफर्मेटिव सेंटेंसेस. आप एनी को अफर्मेटिव सेंटेंसेस में यूज कर सकते हो अगर उसमें इफ क्लॉज है. इफ यू नीड मनी आई विल हेल्प यू, तो यहां पर देखिए यहां पर इफ लगा है. हियर आई हैव यूज्ड द वर्ड इफ. इफ यू नीड एनी मनी आई विल हेल्प यू, राइट? So it is not like that you cannot use if in case of affirmative sentence. You cannot use any in case of affirmative sentence. You can use if you are finding an if clause over there, right? So again let us revise this. So some for positive sentence with countable, uncountable. If it is countable then it is number. If it is uncountable then it is quantity. Some used for questions if the answer is expected in yes condition. So now I have given some examples relating to offer, request. Okay, fine. Then I told about the word any. It is generally used in negative sentences and questions. You can also use the word any in affirmative sentences if you are having an if clause. If you need any money I will help you, right? Just go through it, you will definitely get to know about this, and if any queries feel free to message. Okay, now after this let's come to the word each and every. Now see students, बहुत सारे students को ये लगता है कि ये दोनों word के बीच में कोई फर्क नहीं है, right? Many people or many students think there isn't any difference between these two words. Fine, but in this slide I have completely given you the thing that what are the major differences between these two words each and every. See, they are similar in meaning. They are similar in meaning, but every is stronger than each. दोनों का मीनिंग लगभग सेम ही है, बट एवरी ईच से ज्यादा स्ट्रॉन्ग वर्ड है, ज्यादा स्ट्रॉन्ग माना जाता है. कैसे और क्यों? जस्ट आई हैव डिफरेंशिएटेड. ईच इज यूज्ड इन स्पीकिंग ऑफ टू और मोर थिंग्स. जब हम एक इंडिविजुअल को पॉइंट आउट करें तो हम लोग ईच लगाएंगे, राइट? एवरी इज यूज्ड ओनली इन स्पीकिंग ऑफ मोर देन टू. बट हम लोग जब एक ही बार में पॉइंट आउट कर लें तो वो उस केस में हम लोग एवरी लगाएंगे. जब सिंगल पॉइंट आउट करते हो तो आप ईच यूज करो. जब एक ही बार पॉइंट आउट करते हो तो आप एवरी यूज करो. ईच डायरेक्ट्स अटेंशन टू द इंडिविजुअल, एवरी डायरेक्ट्स अटेंशन टू द टोटल ग्रुप. अभी मैंने बताया कि अगर आप if you are pointing out every single individual, then in that case you have to use each. But if you are pointing out the whole group at a time, then you have to use the word every. Each is used when the number in the group is limited and definite. Each word हम लोग definite number या फिर limited number के लिए use करते हैं, but every इसका उल्टा होता है, right? Every is used when the number in the group is indefinite. Okay, now each one of these chairs is broken. Every seat was taken. 5 boys were seated on each bench. Leap year falls in every 4 month. Fourth year. A leap year falls in every 4th year. इसका मतलब हमने क्या समझा? इसका मतलब हमने ये सच समझा कि जब हम लोग इंडिविजुअली पॉइंट आउट करें या फिर कोई डेफिनाइट एंटिटी को पॉइंट आउट करें तो हम लोग ईच यूज करेंगे. बट अगर हम लोग एट ए टाइम पॉइंट आउट करें तो हम लोग या फिर इनडेफिनाइट एंटिटी को पॉइंट आउट करें तो वहां पर हम लोग एवरी का इस्तेमाल करेंगे, राइट? सो नाउ देखिए आप सेकंड एग्जांपल में आइए. 5 बॉयज वेयर सीटेड ऑन ईच बेंच. यहाँ पर नंबर लिमिटेड है, यहाँ पर नंबर लिमिटेड है तो यहाँ पर इसीलिए हम लोग ईच बेंच लगाए, ईच वर्ड लगाए. बट एवरी सीट वॉज टेकन, एवरी सीट वॉज टेकन. यहाँ पर कोई मैंने बताया ना कि कितना सीट वहां पर था और कितना सीट भर गया है, राइट? सो हियर द नंबर इज नॉट डेफिनाइट, दैट्स व्हाट आई टेक द यूज ऑफ एवरी, राइट? नेक्स्ट, लिटिल, फ्यू, a little, a few, the little and the few. So here there is a mistake in the slide. In place of a few I wrote the few. So kindly correct it by your own self. So little, few, a little, a few, the little and the few. Now see, little, a little, the little, few, a few, the few यूजर्स में सिमिलर है, मतलब जब हम लोग इसका मीनिंग फाइंड आउट करेंगे तब आपको कुछ सिमिलरिटी मिलेगा, राइट? ओके, कैसे सिमिलर है देखते हैं. लिटिल फ्यू ऑलवेज गिव्स यू नेगेटिव मीनिंग. लिटिल फ्यू ऑलवेज गिव्स यू नेगेटिव मीनिंग. इसका मतलब क्या होता है? द मीनिंग ऑफ लिटिल और द मीनिंग ऑफ फ्यू इज हार्डली एनी. Hardly any, that means it is completely giving you a negative meaning. But if you write a little or else a few, that means what? Some, kuch, though, not much or many. Now see students, why I have written much or many here is all because much is used with little and many is used with few. See, little, a little, the little. Little और few word में difference क्या है? Little refers uncountable, so you have to use much. Few refers countable, so you have to use the word many. So when you are writing a little, it means some but not much. When you are writing a few, it means some but not many. So don't get confused. A little means some but not much. A few means some but not many. मतलब थोड़ा सा अमाउंट हम लोग ले लिए. नाउ लेट्स कम टू द लिटिल, द फ्यू. द लिटिल का मतलब क्या हो गया? नॉट मच बट वट एवर दैट इज अवेलेबल. इतना भी ज्यादा नहीं बट जितना है वो ठीक है, काफी है, इनफ है, ठीक है. द फ्यू का मतलब भी वही हो गया, नॉट मेनी बट वट एवर दैट इज, और एल्स बट ऑल दैट इज अवेलेबल. कैसे समझे इसको? देखिए, लिटिल, अ लिटिल, द लिटिल अनकाउंटेबल में आप यूज करोगे, राइट? फ्यू, अ फ्यू, द फ्यू आप काउंटेबल में यूज करोगे. लिटिल और फ्यू जो टर्म्स हैं ये आपके नेगेटिव हैं. अ लिटिल, अ फ्यू, द लिटिल, द फ्यू ये आपके पॉजिटिविटी में जाते हैं, राइट? सो नोट इज लिटिल और फ्यू कैन नॉट बी यूज्ड विथ क्वांटिटी एंड नंबर. जब हम लोग क्वांटिटी या फिर नंबर को इंडिकेट करते हैं तो आप लिटिल और फ्यू मत लगाइएगा, मत यूज करिएगा. व्हाई? बिकॉज लिटिल एंड फ्यू गिव्स यू नेगेटिव सेंस, right? So if I am talking about quantity and number, you should not have to use these two terms. Instead of these two terms, we have to use which word? Small, right? So little or few cannot be used with quantity and number. Instead, we use the word small. He has little influence with his old followers. That means यहाँ पर आप ऐसे बोल सकते हो, ये मीन्स उसका ज्यादा, इतना ज्यादा इन्फ्लुएंस नहीं है अपने ओल्ड फॉलोअर्स से, उतना उसका इतना ज्यादा इन्फ्लुएंस नहीं है. दैट मीन्स द स्टेटमेंट इज गोइंग नेगेशन और इन अ नेगेटिव वे. ही हैज लिटिल इन्फ्लुएंस विथ हिज ओल्ड फॉलोअर्स. अ लिटिल नॉलेज ऑफ कंप्यूटर्स इज अ मस्ट फॉर ऑल. दैट मीन्स आपको बेसिक के बारे में बात किया जा रहा है. आपको कोई C++, जावा, कोर वैल्यूज नहीं पूछ रहा है यहाँ पर. आपको MS एक्सेल, पावर पॉइंट, वर्ड, ये सारा इतना नॉलेज तो एक बच्चा को होना चाहिए कि कंप्यूटर को हम लोग यूज कैसे करते हैं, राइट? अ लिटिल नॉलेज ऑफ कंप्यूटर्स इज अ मस्ट फॉर ऑल. दैट मीन्स व्हाट? बेसिक, some knowledge but not much. Next, the little knowledge he had helped him a lot. मतलब उसके पास जितना नॉलेज था वो उसको बहुत हेल्प किया. दैट मीन्स whatever knowledge he had helped him a lot. इसलिए यहां पर हम लोग क्या यूज किए? द लिटिल. अगर नेगेशन है तो लिटिल यूज करिए. अगर हम लोग कुछ चीजों के बारे में बात कर रहे हैं, कुछ, नॉट सम but not much or else many, we have to use the word a little or else a few. And if we are talking about something that leads to whatever it is, that is enough, whatever it is that is enough, in that case we have to use the word the little for uncountable and the few for countable. Clear? Next, little quantity of food was wasted. यहाँ पर आप क्वांटिटी के बारे में बात कर रहे हो. So I already cleared you in the last slide. When we are talking about quantity, we cannot use little or few. Instead, we need to use small. So instead of little quantity, we need to use small quantity of food was wasted. Clear? Okay, students. अगर आपने अभी तक शेयर नहीं किया है तो वीडियो को आप शेयर कर लीजिए, लास्ट तक आप बने रहिए मेरे साथ. दिस विल हेल्प यू आउट अ लॉट. नाउ व्हेन यू विल बी फाइंडिंग द क्वेश्चन पेपर्स, और अगर आप प्रीवियस ईयर क्वेश्चन पेपर सॉल्व करोगे तो आपको इसमें से 2-3 टर्म्स तो मिलेंगे जहां से आप एरर डिटेक्शन में भी आपको हेल्प करेगा, सेंटेंस करेक्शन में हेल्प करेगा, क्लोज टेस्ट में हेल्प करेगा. मतलब आप समझ पाओगे, मतलब इसका ये सब वर्ड्स लगने से स्टेटमेंट का मीनिंग क्या आता है, स्टेटमेंट चेंज कैसे होते हैं. it will be becoming very easy for you. Okay, so stay with me till the end, watch the video till the end, that will be helping you a lot. And for any queries, I already said, you feel free to talk to me, do message me in the comment box. And if you find the handwritten notes of this, these are all the slides, but इसका handwritten notes भी मेरे पास है और ये तो उसका modified version है. But if you want the handwritten notes, then you can give me your email ID on the description box so that I can mail you back. फाइन. और मैंने अब डिस्क्रिप्शन में फेसबुक का लिंक भी दिया है, यू कैन ज्वाइन दैट फेसबुक पेज एंड डेली आई एम अपडेटिंग देयर द करंट अफेयर्स, यू कैन वॉच इट ओवर देयर. ओके, so later, latter, latest and last. So this is the most appropriate term and one of the favorite section of the banker, of the person who used to make the question paper, right, of the banking sections, right. Okay, तो हम लोग अभी पढ़ेंगे later, latest, latter, last. See, there is an adjective known as late. There is an adjective known as late who is having 2 comparative as well as 2 superlative degree. Late जो word है उसका 2 comparative form है और 2 superlative form है. Comparative form में आप यूज करते हो later, latter, और superlative form में आप यूज करते हो latest and last. मीनिंग क्या हो गया? सी, इसका स्पेलिंग में ही आपका मीनिंग छुपा हुआ है, इसके स्पेलिंग से ही आप आइडेंटिफाई कर सकते हो. सी, LATE, लेट. लेट मतलब क्या इंडिकेट किया? टाइम को इंडिकेट किया. सो इफ यू आर फाइंडिंग लेट, दैट मीन्स दिस विल इंडिकेट योर टाइम. हियर देयर इजंट एनी वर्ड लेट. लैटर में तो आप LATE नहीं मिल रहा है ना आपको. दैट मीन्स दिस विल इंडिकेट योर पोजीशन. ठीक है. एंड कंपैरेटिव तो मैंने बता दिया था, अगर 2 चीज को आप कंपेयर कर रहे हो आपस में तो वो कंपैरेटिव डिग्री यूज होगा, और अगर 2 से ज्यादा यूज कर रहे हो तो वहां पर सुपरलेटिव यूज होगा. सो इफ यू आर टॉकिंग अबाउट टाइम, then later, latest will be used. If you are talking about position, then latter or last will be used. Later and latter are comparative, latest and last are superlative degree. Clear? Okay, now let's go back to the slide. Here it is given, later and latest refer to time. Same चीज मैंने आपको वहां पर भी समझाया. Latter and last refer to position. Examples में आ जाइए. He is dash than I expected. He is dash than I expected. मतलब क्या? हम लोग यहाँ पर टाइम के बारे में बात कर रहे हैं, right? So he is dash than I expected, तो हम लोग यूज की यहाँ पर क्या? Later. He is later than I expected. और than है तो हमको एक रूट वर्ड मिल गया कि कंपैरेटिव डिग्री का यूज करना है. The last chapter is carelessly written. That means चैप्टर तो ऐसा नहीं ना कि एक ही चैप्टर रहेगा या 2 चैप्टर रहेगा, डेफिनेटली 2 से ज्यादा रहेगा. The last chapter is carelessly written. That means you are talking about the position. I have not heard the latest news. Current news, latest, again time को indicate किया. The latter part of the movie is more interesting. The latter part, the next part of the movie is मोर इंटरेस्टिंग. तो यहाँ पर आप पोजीशन के बारे में बात किए तो हम लोग द व्हाट, द लैटर लगाए. लेटर, लेटेस्ट इंडिकेट टाइम, लैटर, लास्ट इंडिकेट द पोजीशन. क्लियर? नेक्स्ट, एल्डर, ओल्डर, एल्डेस्ट एंड ओल्डेस्ट. नाउ मेनी स्टूडेंट्स गेट डाउट इन दिस वन, कहां पर एल्डर लगेगा, कहां पर ओल्डर लगेगा. सो हियर इट विल बी क्लियर इट आउट. Here it will be all clear, right? So elder and eldest used only for persons. याद रहे, elder and eldest सिर्फ इंसान के लिए यूज होता है, जानवर के लिए नहीं, right? You cannot use for animals. It is only used for persons. कैसे persons? The person of the same family or the members of the same family. अगर हम लोग same family के member के बारे में बात कर रहे हैं तो हम लोग elder या फिर eldest word का इस्तेमाल करेंगे. नोट, एल्डर इज फॉलोड बाई टू नॉट दैन। देखो ये जो वर्ड है ना ये हमेशा टू को फॉलो करता है, ये दैन कभी नहीं लेता। यू कैनॉट से एल्डर दैन, यू हैव टू स्पीक एल्डर टू। नेक्स्ट कम्स ओल्डर एंड ओल्डेस्ट, यूज फॉर बोथ पर्सन्स एंड थिंग्स। देखो एल्डर एंड एल्डेस्ट ओनली यूज्ड फॉर फैमिली मेंबर, दैट टू बी पर्सन्स, but older and oldest used for persons also, things also, right? So this is the oldest temple in Kolkata. तो हम टेम्पल के बारे में बात कर रहे हैं, so I have used the word oldest. John is my elder brother, right? Tom is my eldest son. That means here I am talking about persons that to be of my same family. He is older than his sister. As I said, older can also be used for persons and things, तो यहाँ पर आपने इस्तेमाल किया older. This dog is elder to that dog. Wrong. आप जानवर के बारे में बात कर रहे हो, so you have to use the word older. This dog is older than. Elder के साथ to, older के साथ than. Okay, fine. Next, further, father. Here also the meaning is very much clear by the spelling FUR. If FAR is there, that means it is distance, and if FUR is there, that means it is additional of something. Further denotes additional of something, farther denotes distance. After this, he made no further remarks. Here I am not talking about distance, here I am talking about something extra, something additional. I am going to add something. So after this, he made no additional remarks, no further remarks. My house is farther from hers. Here I am not talking about additional. Here I am talking about what? Distance. Now oral, verbal. See, मैं सिर्फ आपको उसका मतलब ही समझा दे रही हूँ. Once you understand the meaning of this, you can easily apply these words in your sentences. Oral, verbal. See, oral means oral communication, casual communication. Verbal means word. If you are focusing upon word, particular word, then it will be verbal communication. आपका verbal reasoning है, verbal grammar है, right? But oral communication pertains to mouth. Verbal means pertains to words. Oral orders will not be obeyed by us. Order तो orally दिया जाएगा ना, so oral orders will not be obeyed by us. Next, nearest and next. Nearest का मतलब होता है shortest distance. Next का मतलब होता है side to. आप इसको एक बार पढ़ लेना. Refers to one of a sequence of things coming one after the other. मतलब just आपके साइड में एक सीक्वेंस बना होगा, एक सीक्वेंस में जो साइड टू साइड टू साइड टू आएंगे तो उसको हम लोग बोलेंगे क्या? नेक्स्ट. नियरेस्ट मीन्स शॉर्टेस्ट डिस्टेंस. वेयर इज द नियरेस्ट फोन बॉक्स? राइट, दैट मीन्स यू आर आस्किंग द शॉर्टेस्ट डिस्टेंस और द शॉर्टेस्ट डिस्टेंस टू फोन बॉक्स. करीम शॉप इज नेक्स्ट टू द पोस्ट ऑफिस. मतलब एक ही सीक्वेंस में है, जस्ट उसके बगल में, जस्ट साइड टू इट. करीम शॉप इज नेक्स्ट टू द पोस्ट ऑफिस. नेक्स्ट कम्स योर म्यूचुअल एंड कॉमन. सी, इसको फेसबुक से रिलेट करके मत पढ़ना. म्यूचुअल मतलब रेसिप्रोकल रिलेशन, कॉमन मतलब जॉइंट पोजेशन. राइट, पोजेसिव वर्ड मैंने आपको बताया था, माइन, योर्स, योर, हिज, हर. अगर ये सारे वर्ड्स का इस्तेमाल हुआ हो, इफ यू आर यूजिंग दिस टाइप्स ऑफ वर्ड, पोजेशन वर्ड, पोजेसिव वर्ड इन अ सेंटेंस, देन टेक द हेल्प ऑफ कॉमन. If these words are not included, then take the help of mutual. Nisha is our common friend. So here the possession, the possessive word used here is our. That's what I use the word here common. But he and I have a mutual understanding between us. Here you haven't used any possession, any possessive word. That's what I have taken the help of mutual. Right? Okay, next. Now, so this is all about your common uses. I have given you the words like some, any. Again, let us have a revision. Some, positive, any, negative. Some can used with this countable to indicate number, with uncountable to denote or to indicate quantity. Some can also used with asking questions if the answer is expected in yes. Now any used with negative sentences and making questions. You can also use any with affirmative sentences if it is having an if clause. Each, every is stronger than each is indicating particular things, every indicates all at a time. Now each is definite and every is indefinite. Next, little, a little, the little, few, a few, the few. Little term is uncountable, few term is countable. Little or few gives you negative meaning. A little, a few means some, but not much or many. The little, the few, it is not much or many, but whatever that is available. You cannot use little or few to denote quantity or number. Instead, you have to use the word small. Okay. Next, elder and eldest for persons that to be members of same family. Older and oldest for persons as well as for things. Elder followed by to, older followed by than. Further, father. Further means additional of something. Father means distance. Oral means oral communication. Verbal means that pertains to words. Nearest means shortest distance. Next means just side in a single sequence. Mutual means reciprocal. Common means joint possession. Common joint possession means you must be finding some possessive related words. Okay students, so this is all about the terms. Those are adjectives and used in your day-to-day life communication, but we unable to identify them out. Okay, so now as I requested you to watch the videos till the end to get to know all the uses perfectly and accurately, including this, if you are having any doubt, feel free to message me or to call me. Do join the Facebook page for this current updates. Normally I used to give over there also. And if you want the handwritten notes, do give your Gmail ID in the comment section so that I will mail you back. Now after this I will be coming with the rules of adjectives. That will be the last part of adjective. This is the third part. First part was the types and definition. Second was the degree. This is the third, that is the common uses, and fourth will be all about the rules. So I will be coming with nearly 18 to 20 rules of adjectives that those act as the most important one. Okay, so I hope that you are enjoying my sessions, and further also you will be enjoying. And do like, share and subscribe. One like is quite important for me, and if I am working hard for you, literally at least I expect something from you too. So thanks a lot. We'll see you in the next session. Thank you.